Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Churches of the Savage Frontier. We're actually still in the middle of that crystal battle in the last of the warehouses on Mintarn. This is one where if you don't defeat everybody in the first round, additional enemies join in later rounds. And unfortunately for us, we don't get additional allies in later rounds, so it's still all just up to us. So we took out all the original host tower sorceresses, but there's at least one more that... Okay. All the new enemies are up off in this area, out of his line of sight. Okay, so we got a host tower sorceress. And looks like a couple of Zenal captains. Okay, so as long as it's just the one sorceress, we might be able to just gang up on her. Now we're down to just the two Zental captains. Fortunately, aren't quite as tough as the Zental lords. Notice they have armor class of 0, 58 hit points. The Zental lords more like armor class -3 and like 87 hit points. Yeah, this is normal difficulty level. I haven't dumbed it down or made it tougher at all. Since there's no spellcasters involved, I'm not going to use spells unless we get more opponents coming up before we can finish these guys off. So now we're down to just this one. We missed. Okay. Alright. I'm not sure that his darts would reach that far, so we'll have him blow a magic missile on this guy. Oh, crap. Kraken Masters and another host tower sorceress. At least they appeared in the same part of the room, so I don't have to do any traveling to reach them. That was one thing that slowed me down a bit on the last combat round. Oh. Okay. Let's see if we can finish him off before any additional enemies appear. Finally. No need to continue. But at least for all those extra opponents, we did get more experience. Over 5,700. Gems and platinum. I think we will want to cast Detect Magic here. We got plenty of darts and arrows. And I think we'll give Jagerda. Maybe the darts and arrows at least. They're non-magical, and that way she won't have to bum arrows off us. Okay, she doesn't have room to pick anything up, except for lucky papers. He doesn't have room to pick anything up. Alright, he's already picked up some bracers, which we still need to get ID'd. Ah, through here. Actually, she could probably drop those helms, maybe. Let's make sure Jarbarkas and... Okay, he's got a helm. How about her? She's got a helm. So, no need to pick up helms. Okay. Okay, there's the one who had the helms. So we're going to drop those helms. I mean, unless there's something special, I might go for the bracers here. Okay. Ooh, look at all those lucky papers. Neverwinter, Luskan, Orlumbor, and Mintarn. Doesn't have room for Luskan. Okay. You know, we might have to give that lucky paper of Luskan to one of the other characters. Okay, and I think we'll have her take one of the bracers. Okay, have him drop the helm. Oh, let's see, what chainmail. Okay. Let's have Tomas trade that plate mail to Jagerda. Let her be encumbered by it. And then we'll have him take some bracers. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so she was at -4 with whatever kind of chainmail that was. Oh, the plate mail is now -5. I think that's all we really have room to pick up. So, we'll end that. Look at this map! Elwer here cries out. It tells where the monsters are, and how the Krakens and Mintarn will both provide Waterdeep uniforms as disguises. We must take this to the Tyrant right now. This is proof that Waterdeep and the Lord's Alliance haven't attacked Mintarn. You quickly make your way back to the Tyrant's castle. We have urgent business with the Tyrant, Paksennarion proclaims to the guard. He nods and leads you into the castle. Right, so now we're on the other side of the island in the Tyrant's castle that we passed on our way down to the docks a couple episodes back. Rushing into the Tyrant's chamber, you show him the map you recovered at the docks. He examines it carefully, then crumples the paper and throws it across the room. So the Krakens and the buffoons from Luskan think they can trick the Tyrant into helping them, do they? I'll show them who plays the tricks on Mintarn. Turning to the party, his voice softens. Thank you, heroes of Ascor, for unveiling this deceitful plan. Please accept this gift with my thanks. Okay, and some treasure. Alright, some more platinum. And the Tyrant's Trident. See, and I think it should probably say... Okay, it's basic. It's a +3 weapon, so it'll work against like iron golems and stuff. Okay, well let's share the gold. She's got a sword of stalking. He's got a sword of stone cutting. Alright, he's got a +2 long sword. I think we'll have him drop one of those pairs of bracers, which I hate doing, but... he could really use a +3 weapon. Let's see if it can be used one-handed. Nope, it's a two-handed weapon. Okay. And it would be impolite not to equip it in front of the person who just gave it to us, as long as we're not pointing at them. And should now be outside the Tyrant's castle. I didn't want to put search on. Yep. Okay. Well, let's go find a place to rest, which, maybe this building right around the corner should do. And then we can go get items ID'd before we leave the island. Okay, so we're just resting in this house. Since we went rushing over to the Tyrant's castle right after that last battle, we weren't able to rest inside the warehouse, but that's okay. This is closer to the shops anyway. Okay, and are the shops open? Well, there's the temple. Okay, and there's the armory. Okay, let's see what he's got. Strictly non-magical stuff, but this should still be a good spot to get things identified. Alright. Okay, that's another composite longbow +2. Okay, and we'll get these arrows ID'd. Okay, so we've got some arrows +3 and some arrows +2, which might explain why they weren't able to combine with arrows +1. Oh, huh? And Bracer's AC6 and Tyrant's Trident +3. Oh. Okay. That is one of those maps that Teresa had with little tunnels of Orlumbor. Those are going to come in handy soon. Yeah, we will want to take a look at some of those new lucky papers. Okay. Someone was asking me about the black crystal ring. And yeah, you know, I mean, it doesn't show up as magical when you detect magic. It's hard to say what function it serves other than acting as a class ring. Say, see? I've been trained by Malcor Harpel himself. Okay. Nothing that needs to be ID'd on him. Fair amount of stuff that needs to be ID'd on Jagarta, though. Hey, we got the platinum. Won't kill us much. Ooh, helm +2. She's got a rather nice helm. I believe those darts and arrows were not magical. So it looked like... Okay. Chainmail +2 must be like banded mail +1, which is like ordinary plate mail. So that's why this plate mail +1 was only one better. Okay. Oh, on the other hand, let's just leave her be for now. It's not hurting her encumbrance having to carry that spare suit of armor around. And that's what we've got left. Still lose a platinum. Jarrell's Shop of Miscellany. Either we have it, or we haven't any. Do you need supplies? Let's see what he's got. Ooh, belts and cloaks of protection. +1. Okay. First, we probably have those for everybody already. But it would be a good idea to check. Yeah, I think basically anybody can wear a belt of protection unless you've got something even more awesome, like a scroll of giant strength. And like that, I know if we try IDing, it'll tell us that they can't tell anything more about it. I think there's just the one spell on it. Get a cloak of displacement. No belt though. Whoa! Oh! We'll have her buy a belt. Oh, come on now. Let's pool. There we go. Let's see, he's got a cloak. He needs a belt. So we're going to sell one of these spare bracers. And we want a pool. Okay. He's got a cloak and a belt. And she's got a cloak, but she could use a belt. And unfortunately, we can't have her sell any of her stuff. So we'll have to have Tomas sell something instead. Okay, just enough to buy a belt for her. Okay. And let's save that real quick. Now, is there anything else along the street we need to look at? There's a training hall. Well, past that building, but as far as I know, nobody needs to be trained yet, so let's move. The one advantage of the inn is that it's like the closest building to the docks. And let's see. Despite the best efforts of the pirates who are attacking the Lord's Alliance, our ship depart for Neverwinter and Orlumbor every morning at 6 o'clock. Okay, so yeah, we'll rest for 1 platinum. Okay. And let's just rest like 2 hours in case we need to go. Get a little more money to pay for passage. Okay, add. So just a quickie cat nap. Oh, come on, move. Okay, well. I see there are ships here from which you can leave Mintarn. I can accompany you to Orlumbor, but if you travel to the mainland I cannot go, for my place is in the Isles. Okay. The sailor here says, for 75 platinum, your party can book passage to Orlumbor or Neverwinter. He answered and whispered, I can also get you to Waterdeep for 100 platinum. Let's try. Okay. Ooh. Well, let's hurry back and get the money. Yes. Pool. Okay, and no, that's not where I want to go. Ah. Okay, actually I do want to go north. Okay. So let's try Orlumbor, and we'll have Pax. You start walking up the gangplank when Tomas shouts, "Oh, wait! Where's Jarbarkas?" Paksennarion desperately calls out, "Jarbarkas! Look!" Elrihir shouts. A skiff has met a vessel outside the harbor. A burlap sack, its contents wriggling, is hoisted on board, and the ship sets sail to the north. "Oh no! Follow that ship!" shouts Paksennarion to the seamen. "Hey, we got a shipload of passengers for Orlumbor. Stay or come, but we're going there now." Okay, well, let's leave. The party climbs the gangplank, and soon you're making your way out of Mintarn Harbor and sail down the trackless sea. Paksennarion stands silent and dejected at the rail. The ship arrives in the shipbuilding port of Orlumbor. Homes and workshops have been carved from the face of the steep stone cliffs that rise above the deep water harbor. Okay, and we're going to encamp here. Yeah, we're not going to rest. And save and come back in the next episode. See you then.